Okay, even though I am going to replace these oilers for the sake of getting the saddle back on, I am going to install the original ones. And there's nothing wrong with the original ones. I've cleaned them out. I just think that new ones, for the cost, which I honestly don't know yet, is worth the effort. Being that, you know, oil is such a crucial part of keeping this machine operating. We're going to go ahead and get all that done. So I got one more to do over here. I'll bring you back when I'm ready to hook up the oil lines themselves. Okay, there's a lot of screws that I'm replacing. These holding this manifold being two of them with stainless steel. These happen to be Phillips head and very long for video purposes. Very long screws anyway. Everything is pretty much intact on this manifold. The only thing I disconnected from the manifold was the oil line going to the screw going to the nut here on the crank, which moves the table in and out, which is the X in the best of my recollection. I've never owned a mill, so this XYZ thing is still something I'm getting used to. Z is up and down. Y is left and right, and X is in and out. That's the way I see it. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I think I should have it by now. Maybe. Sometimes getting these old lines restarted, they say, can be a challenge. I think with a good eye on the situation, if you can keep things square and flush, the threads will generally catch. And it's also, in my humble opinion, that, you know, if your nut isn't turning freely, do I want that there? think I do. I want this out of there. On top of that. So let's bring you around to this, if I can. I guess I should have made sure I had room to get all the way around. Okay, so we're going to go for this connection here. And I'm going to make sure I have plenty of length. I do not have. Okay, I need to I'm just pushing on that line, getting it square, and I think we got that one. Let's find the line wrench and see how that's going on. Yeah, that's going on just fine. Okay, so this is the left ways. And just doing a little more than snug. That's what I call it. Okay, now we're going to move over here to the right ways in the column. So the column is going to be pretty straightforward. I got plenty of slack. Okay. And that one went well. Yeah, I got most of it finger tight. I mean, okay. Now we have to get, there's 1, 2, there's 3. I like that. That's good. That's good. This rubber hose is going to go to the saddle. And what we have next is we have to do the nut. Okay. And this is free of grease. I'm going to pull these plugs I put in there out. These were full of oil. When I disassembled this, they're dry now. I am not, all that really is, I don't think any oil needs to be in there. All that is these are these holes are threaded on the bottom side, and the nuts coming up from under the casting is securing that in that place. So that is not a part that needs to be oiled. Now this is the nut, and the reason that I left it connected is that it's literally just drilled right into the casting. So rather than try to take that clip off and get that back in that hole, I opted just to remove it back here. So this literally just sits on here. It's a very, there's no wiggle in there at all. That is very tight. And let's I'm gonna run that down. That's got bent up quite a bit in the cleaning process. I'm going to be able to thread it on with my fingers. Yes, I am able to start it. So it's started. I'm not sure if I use this wrench on this or not. It's going to probably require a little open end wrench. So let me go get a 3/8 open end. Okay, we're back with the 3/8 open. Okay, there's a tight snug. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 oil lines ready. I got the oil line down here running down the side. That's where the oiler pump is going to hang. I've got my rubber line waiting for the saddle. At this point, I should be ready to fill these cavities up with whey oil and bring the saddle over, set it down. I still have one bearing I'm waiting for the saddle, that pin bearing. But I think what I'm going to do is get the saddle picked up and get it square, and then roll the machine under the saddle, and I should be able to bring it down in a very controlled manner. So there's a little more of part 14. I may end this with the saddle suspended. I want to think things over before I commit to putting the saddle back on. One thing that I would like some advice on is I have a feeling there is a couple breaks in the casting here. The threaded hole that's in the bottom of this cavity. Okay, so the one on the left, the bigger one, is the threaded hole that's holding that down. And the one on your right, or probably on your left, the smaller one, is leading to the oiler. So I believe oil is getting between those threads and seeping out down here at this joint. So I'm thinking of some kind of caulking or form a gasket or something, and just, you know, just push a little bead across there to seal that. Because of course I haven't had any, I don't feel anything now, but I haven't had any significant oil in there either. So let me know what you think. Here's my mobile camera thing. Here's the little mount. So we can roll this thing out. It's a TV tray stand. It holds four. These fold down, and there's 4 TV trays that line up in there. And it's something my wife picked up on the side of the road. Somebody's throwing away a habit she got from me, and I kind of regret that she wants to stop and look at everybody's garbage now. It was okay when I was doing it. I think this paint is going to be good. I can clean up little oil spots. I'm not picking up any paint with it. I believe it's hardened adequately. I believe I have a durable finish. All right. Thanks for coming along. Okay, my next task is going to be getting the machine under the saddle. I have the oak rollers. I need to move a little left to right, right to left kind of thing here. So I got this pry bar, about 2 feet long maybe, piece of 2x4 down here, and see if I can't let's just try a little leg press first. Okay, I got another idea. Pull these caps out. room over there. And that's about it right there. Okay, now we need to go forward. Some new rollers. Okay, that's a little too far. That's about right. Need to get it this way a little more. Let me take this up a little higher. Okay. So yeah, I just need to come this direction. Okay, I think I can keep that straight. I think I need to come actually the front of the ways are going to be fine up there at the front. I think what I'm going to do now is fill up these channels with whey oil and bring it on down. I'll bring you right back. Okay, here we go. I'm going to try to stay out of your way. I can manipulate this a bit as we're coming closer. So this is down. believe that is a touchdown. Okay. This I ran through the wire itself with a screwdriver. Twisted up in there to take up some slack. Okay, there's a way with that. And once again, we got the looks like the orange belt did all of the lifting. Something to note in the future, this white one really didn't serve any purpose at all. Well, I forgot this damn thing. It rolls so easy now I can't. Sounds and feels very good. My rubber line is fine. Well, I'm pretty happy with that. Seems that things are coming back together. Okay, that's the end of probably, let's mount this camera back over here at the lathe position, which we need to work on desperately. I'm sure I'll probably get some criticism on that, but I think it all went well. Well, definitely a one-man operation. Any friends that I do have, they live really far away. And you know what they say, friends don't let friends drive drunk unless they live really far away. Okay guys, till the next time, thanks for watching. And then here's the music. Da, 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 da. Warm beer and cold women, that's just how it's been. There's every place I stumbled into tonight. It's just the way it's been. All these double-knit strangers, tobacco brunettes, I'd just be drinking to forget you, babe. I light a menthol cigarette. Oh, the moon's rising, I buy another round at the last ditch attempt saloon.